Today we're going to take a look at a laser by EAGLINE. This is the EGL165. Now they make a bunch of different lasers. Today we're going to look at this 165. This laser measurer actually has a couple different features on it that I don't see on other laser measurers. And I'm going to get to that in a second. It's got a nice rubber overmold covering the entire laser. You can actually remove this. So if you want it to be a little smaller, you can pull this off very easily. Just like that. So this is the unit. It comes with two AAA batteries. On the back we have a 1/4 inch hole for a tripod. So if you're doing some real careful measuring, you can screw this onto a tripod so you're not getting any movement adjustments, and then you can shoot where you need to. Maybe you're doing a whole room, maybe you're doing some angled measurements, something like that. That's why a tripod is really great for lasers. So to turn it on, super simple. You just press the on button. It lights up. You can measure from different areas on the laser, and it's shown up here in the top left corner, and you scroll through by pressing this button. So pressing it once, we're now going to shoot off the face. So we're measuring from the face to the desired distance. The next one is off the side. And then the last one, which is my favorite, is measuring off the back to the desired distance. We've got different functions on here. So by pressing this button with all the squares on it, we can scroll through the different options. So this is to do area, this is to do a cube, this is to do a triangle, and then we've got direct measuring as well. So one real interesting function on here is the timer. You press the timer, and at the top you've got a little hourglass. You can add seconds to it. So there's 9 seconds. We can go all the way up to 15 seconds. So I'll just go to 3 so you can hear it. When I press this middle button, it's gonna start the timer. And then it takes the measurement. The reason this is cool is because if you're by yourself and you need to set something up far away, you could literally set this down, put a 15-second timer on it, have the laser far away, run over there to make sure that it's actually on your card or on the wall. Because sometimes when you're shooting outside, it's really hard to see the laser. So if it's a specific measurement you need, so you could run up, see the laser dot on the actual item, and then you know it's going to take the measurement in 15 seconds. So it's kind of like having a second person with you, but you don't. You just got this little timer in here. So I like that feature a lot. Another feature on here, which is really cool, is the ability to add and subtract measurements. So if you're going around a room and you're measuring, say, drywall square footage, the way I do it is I just walk around the room and I measure all my walls, and then I measure my height, and that's how I get my square footage. One way to do this is if you're measuring out your wall lengths, you press the middle button. So we've got about 10 inches there. So when you're adding measurements, all you have to do is make sure that this little plus minus is flashing in the corner. And you do that by pressing this plus button. Now we can go through and take some measurements. And as I take them, it's gonna stack one measurement on top of each other, and it's gonna add them up. So this is a real great way to go around a room, add up all your measurements, and then times that by your height if you have to. And that's how you get your area. Or if you just need lineal footage, this is a real great way to add it up as you go. You can do the opposite with that and press the subtract button and just minus off the last measurement. On the box here, this is the 165 model, which is this first model here. They've got 4 different models listed on the box. This has up to 20 measurements that you can save in the unit. Really great. I myself never really add up more than 20 measurements. I think this is a super handy little laser measurer. It comes with a couple goodies as well. You get the laser, you get the cover for protection, so if you drop it, it doesn't break. You get a little pen, you have a leash that can attach to the bottom, and you have a carrying case. So with the carrying case, the laser can just slip in here as a Velcro cover. There you go, and it's got a belt loop as well, so you can attach it to your belt. If you're doing a bunch of takeoffs, you've got a laser ready to go. Pen has a red lead. It's a real small pen, fits in your pouch no problem. It's retractable, nice little gadget to have, but the laser is where it's all at. Now you can also change your measurements in here from imperial to metric. There's different options in the functions menu that you can scroll through. So that's a nice thing to have. You can change the point on here. When you're changing the laser point on here on or off, that basically means you can have it continuously running, or you can just press the button and then it turns on. Laser measures chew up batteries big time. So keep that in mind. You might not want to have the laser always running. You might want to have it off, and then you actually have to physically press the button to turn it on and off. I've had a lot of different laser measurers in my career, and chewing up batteries is one of the biggest issues with these things because they're just always on and they consume batteries. So keep that in mind. Turn it off when you're not using it. All right, guys, I hope the video was helpful. Till next time, keep on crushing it, and we'll catch you later.